Why INFJs are nice but dangerous. INFJs. You're often seen as soft-spoken, deeply caring, and highly empathetic individuals. People love how you listen, how you see into their souls, and how you offer warmth even when you're breaking inside. You've been labeled as too nice, too sensitive, or too good to be true. But what most people don't realize is that beneath that gentle demeanor lies a quiet storm, a force that can become unpredictable, unshakable, and yes, even dangerous when provoked. This video is for you, the INFJ who's been misunderstood, underestimated, and misread. We're diving deep into the paradox of your personality, why your kindness makes you appear harmless, yet it cloaks a formidable, razor-sharp inner world. Stick with me through this entire video, because by the end, you'll not only understand why you're seen as both nice and dangerous, but you'll own it with pride. Let's dive into the powerful truths that make INFJs a beautiful contradiction. 1. You feel everything, but react strategically. Most people assume that sensitivity means fragility. But for you, feeling deeply is a superpower. You notice every micro-expression, every shift in tone, and every unspoken tension in a room. Your intuition absorbs it all like a sponge. But here's the twist, while you're absorbing, you're also analyzing. You don't explode. You calculate. You observe. You file information away like a mental chess master. And when you finally do respond, it's not impulsive. It's surgical. It's cold, measured, and almost eerie in its precision. Someone has been subtly disrespecting you for months. While others might miss it or lash out too soon, you collect every slight, every backhanded comment. And then, one day, you confront them, not with yelling, but with such clarity and psychological accuracy that it leaves them stunned and defenseless. Use this ability wisely. Your silence can be louder than words. When you choose to speak, make it count. Practice writing down your emotional observations and analyzing them before reacting. Your emotional intelligence is a sword, keep it sharp. 2. You're empathetic, until you're done. Your empathy is your gift. You can sit with someone in the darkest place of their soul and make them feel seen. You listen, you feel, you understand. But there's a line. And when someone crosses it repeatedly, INFJs don't argue. They detach, completely. And that's what makes you dangerous. Because when you're done, you're done. There's no yelling, no pleading. You vanish, often without explanation, and leave a silence that echoes. You've been the person who stayed up at 2 a.m. helping a friend through heartbreak. You've forgiven emotional betrayal multiple times. But one day, they hurt you one last time, and something inside you turns cold. You walk away. You don't explain. And they're left wondering what happened to the kind INFJ they thought they could keep using. Honor your emotional limits. When your gut tells you it's time to walk, listen. Let go without guilt. You owe no one access to your spirit once they've proven they can't protect it. 3. You see through masks, and people hate that. You can spot manipulation, ego, and inauthenticity a mile away. While others are dazzled by charm, you're tuned into truth. You look beneath the surface, which makes people feel seen, sometimes too seen. In a work meeting, someone is boasting about their achievements. Others clap. You sit silently. Later, in private, you point out the flaws in their story. Not to be petty, but because you see the truth, and it matters to you. That person now sees you as a threat. INFJs threaten the status quo by exposing truth through quiet observation. You don't need to shout to shake foundations. And that's unsettling to people who thrive on illusion. Don't downplay this gift. But be selective in when you reveal what you see. Sometimes your silence is more powerful than your voice. Use discernment. 4. Your kindness makes people drop their guard, then you strike with truth. People come to you for comfort, assuming you're harmless. And you are, until someone needs to hear a truth that no one else will say. And when you speak it, it's not mean. It's devastatingly accurate. A friend comes to you complaining about their partner. You listen. You support. But one day you look them in the eye and say, "You're not the victim. You're avoiding your own toxicity." They cry. They're angry. But deep down, they know you're right. Your truths are gifts, if people are ready. Choose the right moment. Let your empathy guide the delivery. But never dull your truth to protect someone's illusion. 5. You build people, but if betrayed, you'll dismantle them ethically. You love deeply. You give people tools to grow. You help them become more than they thought they could be. But betray that trust? You'll dismantle that illusion with the same skill. You mentored a coworker. You helped them get promoted. Then they tried to throw you under the bus. You didn't retaliate loudly. Instead, you let the truth surface through calm, pointed actions. Within weeks, their reputation cracks, and yours shines. This isn't about revenge. It's about justice. You expose lies not to punish, but to restore balance. Keep records. Stay calm. Let truth be your advocate. Your power lies in your ability to move gracefully while others stumble on their own deceit. 6. You disappear without warning, and it haunts people. INFJs are famous for the door slam. When someone repeatedly crosses your boundaries, there's no drawn-out drama. Just silence. You ghost. You vanish. And it haunts the other person. The INFJ door slam is not petty. It's a self-defense mechanism. You've given too many chances. Explained yourself too many times. When you walk, it's final. You were in a toxic friendship for years. Always the peacemaker. Then one day, you block them. No warning. No closure. They text. They email. But you're gone, and they're left alone with the echo of your absence. Trust your instinct to protect your peace. Don't feel pressured to explain your departure to those who never respected your presence. 7. You are a paradox, and that confuses people. You're warm, but not naive. Kind, but not weak. Quiet, but not submissive. People can't figure you out, and that's both enchanting and threatening. You're the softest person in the room, until someone crosses a moral line. Then you become immovable. Stern. Unshakable. People are shocked. I thought you were nice, they say. You are. But you're not someone to be trifled with. You've had people fall in love with your softness, only to recoil when they hit your backbone. That contradiction? That's your power. Don't shrink to make others comfortable with your complexity. You're not meant to be easy to label. Let your duality be your armor. If you've ever felt guilty for walking away, for confronting someone with truth, or for protecting your peace, this is your permission to stop apologizing. You are nice. But you are not to be underestimated. Your kindness has teeth. Your silence has weight. And your truth has the power to dismantle illusions. INFJ, the world needs your heart, but it also needs your strength. Don't hide either. If this resonated with you, leave a comment below sharing which point hit the hardest. Subscribe for more deep INFJ content, and remember, your softness is your strength. But never forget how dangerous you can be when your boundaries are tested. You are the storm behind the calm. Own it.